Okay, let's go over simplifying radicals. So the first thing is we need to have our perfect squares in the forefront of our mind. So here is, and 1 is a perfect square, but that doesn't help us simplify. So we'll stop right there. So we're going to break down 88. One of these numbers can divide, and that will be 4 times 22. We take the square root of 4, which is 2 radical 22. Number 2, we are going to decompose 75 into 2 factors where 1 is a perfect square. So 25 times 3. I take the square root of 25, which is 5 radical 3. We have the square root of 18. We're going to break this down into 9 times 2. 9 is a perfect square. We get 3 radical 2. Now let's take a look when we have some variables. So we're going to break down the coefficient just like we did in 1, 2, and 3. And then we want to make our variables into powers of 2. So 24, 4 times 6. And then a squared is showing a perfect square. So I take the square root of 4, which is 2. I take the square root of a squared, which is a radical 6. Number 5. Now we have to be careful with 72 because there's a couple of perfect squares that can divide into 72, but let's be smart and use the largest one, and that would be 36 times 2. So then I'm going to break down a to the 4th into a squared times a squared. The square root of 36 is 6. The square root of a squared is a. The square root of a squared is a. And then radical 2. Number 6. 4 times 5 gives us 20. We can break down b to the 3rd into b squared times b. I'm going to take the square root of 4, which is 2. The square root of b squared is b radical 5b. And I hope this helps.